right, here we are. BSA Live. I'm teacher Tony. We've got Ella Grace.
Yeah, hi.
We've got Kendall Monroe.
Hi.
And this is our year-end wrap-up show. And what you don't see is you don't see guests, you don't see coaches, you don't see other students, but you're going to see a lot of their work throughout the entire year. We're going to do a nice little showcase wrapping up 2020 going into 2021, the year of abundance. You guys agree, the year of abundance? Exactly. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We are going to show what these young rising stars, and there's Kevin Gallagher just joined us. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for being here. We're going to show the growth of these young stars on the rise to superstardom. We're very excited. So I'm going to make a couple announcements. We gave out the 2021 scholarships a couple episodes ago, and Zach and Ethan were the recipients of the Van Mar Academy of Motion Picture and Television Acting, the Ivan Markota Scholarship Award, and the Stephen Cardwell, the BCC Scholarship Award. Stephen just recently passed, and we're honored to keep his name alive through this scholarship, and Ivan passed a little while ago, and we're honored to keep his name alive. That was my coach. Both those guys were my acting coaches, by the way. So Kevin, I think, studied with those coaches as well. So it's an honor to have you here, Kevin. So what we're doing is a wrap-up show for anybody watching. And if you guys are inspired to go back over the last 30 shows that we did on BSA Live, you're more than welcome to go to our YouTube channel. Kendall has been so gracious to be our stage manager, and she's going to be running a couple of our links. So Kendall, let's go over to a screen share, and let's pull up the show run. And we're going to talk about, wow, there's Peter. Peter joined us. So Peter, we're just doing a wrap up of the show run. So we're going to go over a couple of these photos. This is our new offer. We're going into the new year. Happy New Year. Slowly scroll, Kendall. This is what's coming in 2021. Nope, too fast. Back it up. I am predicting that we are all going to start seeing Academy Emmys and Grammys in this group of performers. So if you guys agree with me, put your hands together. Let's make sure somebody, if not all of us, start seeing awards for your wonderful work. So I'm projecting that into 2021, the year of abundance. All right, let's scroll a little bit. So these photos right here, don't go too fast. These are some of the guests that we had on our last couple episodes. These are very, very famous names of people in the industry, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, husbands, wives, the family that we all probably grew up to and know very well. And they so graciously came and joined and watched these young actors perform and gave wonderful critiques. So if you guys want to check those out, those are on the YouTube BSA Live stage as well. I currently still work with Paris Hilton as our family DJ. Unfortunately, COVID, we had to skip that party this year. We get, Shay Vaughn and Kathy Hilton and Scotty Schwartz and Gary Marshall, God rest his soul, and Scott Marshall and Tony Tarantino and Kimber Eastwood and Aunt Tucci and on and on and on. So we're very honored to have some wonderful coaches come in and watch these young actors. Okay, we'll keep going. And we had a special holiday jam, and these young little actors became performers. They performed their favorite musical number, and we had a little jam session as well as some performances, which was exciting. And if you want to watch that, go back to the holiday special. As we keep scrolling, Kendall, thank you so much. We have here a magazine that we're working on, and these are some of my past students. We had Sal, who was the coach to Cody Lee, who won America's Got Talent. We've got Avery there with Steven Spielberg. We got Izzy with Howie Mandel. We've got Paris there with Michael Jackson. Some of my other students, and as the pictures get smaller, not too fast, Kendall, you can go and freeze frame and look at all these wonderful shows that have been created from our past students. We've got Olivia, who went off to be the star of Magicians, which was on Sci-Fi, and now it's currently on Netflix, I think. And I mean, there's just so many. I'm just so honored. Boo Boo Stewart, who's in X-Men and currently in The Descendants, has been in all of the series of the Disney Descendants. We've got Kelsey in there doing her modeling, and she's got a TV show coming out. I mean, it's on and on and on. We're just so honored to say we've had a lot of success here at the BSA Live show. There's Kendall there and a new magazine mock-up, and Casey, Cindy's grandson, in a magazine mock-up. We've got Avery in the glow-in-the-dark mock-up, and then our announcement for the BSA Live 21 Scholarship Award. So Very honored to be giving those out and keeping some amazing people's names alive. Here we've got little Ella Grace, who's on the stage with us tonight. That's her with Adam Sandler and her little brother, little supermodel guy. Ella's a little supermodel herself. Ella, wave. She's got some friends in the room with her. Turn on your mic, Ella.
Yeah, hi. So my name's Dazra. I'm Ella Grace's friend. We met at school.
Nice. Are you an actress?
Oh no.
You could
And then there's one of my friends. She's on the bottom bunk. Her name is Bella.
Yeah.
I don't want to drop the computer. Bella, say hi.
You're getting dizzy.
Okay, well, she's gone.
So you guys, anybody can join us. All you got to do is get our link. Just ask us for the DM link and we'll make sure you guys join us. If you want to join the school, the stage is only $25 a session if you want to perform. And if you want to do privates, it's only $50 a session. So it's well worth the energy. These kids have gone out to get managers, paid gigs, lots of IMDb credits. So we're real proud. Let's scroll a little bit more. So again, this is the year-end wrap-up. And there's little Faithlin. First time I was with her and she was learning to read. She reads fluently now. She performs, she acts. She was very shy that day. She's come out of her shell. All of you have seen her come out of her shell over the past COVID year. She's absolutely amazing. We just love her. And then we have little Zach there before Zach became the Zach we know him as with the long hair. And we built a whole stage setup, big cameras, lights, whole crew to do a little scene with Zach there. So honored. And I think he was, I don't know, 5 or 6 there. He was so young. So they stay with us. There's something about it. I have one of my students that's been with me at least 25 years. So Big Jim, some of you guys know Big Jim. And he's late 70s. He's been with me almost 25 years. And then the last photo here is free BSA-LIVE classes, free. Did I say free? Free. All you have to do is refer one person that signs up for a month and you get an entire month. And this is more for the parents, of course. It's more for you guys. But kids, get your parents to get some, some free classes. They can spend more money on your gifts or food or whatever it is they like to spend money. Shoes for Kendall. Kendall's a sneakerhead. So those are the photos. And now we're going to go into a couple announcements real quick. So just slowly scroll, keep going. Right there's our news. So as we mentioned, right here. So Majestic, which is Majestic Life for Cindy and I, have been doing some projects. And Cindy is a showrunner over at Viacom. She's been on many of these shows and she's watched every single link of your guys' performance the entire year. She has 2 shows on the air which have broke over 15 million views over on Viacom, on Awesomeness TV and Pluto. I want to show her sizzle reel real quick. So can you go over to the right below it says, go the golden list. And I want you to play her sizzle reel right now. And this is our production company. It should be the first one right there, first link. And let's play that. Here we go. This is Majestic. And this is should come up any second. There you go. Go ahead and play that on full screen, Kendall. Majestic. So Majestic is very connected. Those are some of the networks that we work with. And let's go back to the email of the Golden Links email, Kendall. And right there below it, there should be a pop-up shop. This is one of the shows we're working on. So click on pop-up shop. And you can keep it smaller frame, that's fine. And this is a sample of a show in development. And so there's a bunch of shows when we get off COVID that we're doing. We're doing a scripted-based sitcom for you guys that we're developing right now for all the students to audition for, and hopefully most of you guys will be in that one. And let's pull up the Golden Gala. No, let's go back to my show run. Let's go back to the show run. And tomorrow we're actually airing all the way down to show run. So down, down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's right. You went too fast. There you go. Yeah, right. Keep going. So where it says promo, I want you to click the promo. This is something we're airing tomorrow at 5 o'clock. It's an award show I co-produced and hosted. So these are some things that you guys can be involved with. So once that comes up, we'll just show a couple samples of the things going into the new year. And that's a small sample of what we produced and hosted, which will be airing tomorrow at 5. I do want to give a nice little shout out. We just lost a dear, dear friend of mine, Shabadoo. Shabadoo was one of the top dancers, and one of the lockers, and just found out just a couple hours ago. And we also lost Dawn Wells. She played Marianne in the Gilligan's Island. She was involved with the Gary Marshall project, Marriages for the Birds. We had been talking to her about, getting her to play one of the characters. And so 2 major losses within 5 minutes of each other. And it was just a very sad day for me. But as Peter and I always say, and everyone in this business says, the show must go on. So in all remembrance and honor, Shabadoo, Dawn Wells, we love you. God rest your soul. And you've inspired us to go on and do great things such as you guys did. So we will miss you forever. Kendall, there's one more link right below this link in the show run I'd like you to show. And this, again, will be airing tomorrow. I'm very honored. We've been working on it a couple months. The next one under the Golden Gala says teaser. Play the teaser for us. So below that one. No, you were right there. So it's a promo. Did you click the right one? Kendall, go back to where you were.
It was a teaser, correct?
I don't know. You go so fast, so I'm not sure what. We'll see. So yeah, the teaser. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. And put this in full screen if you could for us.
Welcome to Easy Way Awards Golden Gala.
You got the full screen?
Give me a second. It says full screen is unavailable.
Okay, then go to moderator, whatever.
Let me see. Let me refresh the page.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, we'll push through. As we say, the show must go on. So some storms have been messing with the internet, so
Welcome
it's
to
fine.
the 2nd annual Easy Way Awards Golden Gala.
This year's Easy Way Awards Golden Gala is brought to you by Billionaires Elite TV and the Elise Project.
Greetings and salutations. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in.
You are cordially invited to the 2nd annual Easy Way Awards Golden Gala.
With Pat O'Brien, Joanna Hairabedian, and Tony Boldy. A production by Eric Zuli.
Second year for the Easy Way Awards show. We call this the Golden Gala Virtual Award Shows.
Awarding those with hearts of gold. Top Author of the Year presenter is motivational speaker and co-author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad legend, Sharon Lechter.
I am thrilled to participate in this ceremony this evening. You may know me from my books or from me speaking around the world.
14 legends, 20 Wall of Fame, and 7 special awards with 114 nominees. The Easy Way Legend Awards. The Easy Way Special Awards.
Brothers, my band of brothers. Then they will strip their sleeve and show their scars. Old men remember, yet all shall be forgotten.
From thought to marching. That's it.
But you'll remember with advantages which feats he did that day. This quote comes to mind when we speak of legends. Remember what deeds these men and women have done. Remember because of their contributions to society. You remember because of who they were, who they are, how they stood up against all odds. be more than just a member.
Well, I'm Claudette Robinson, and I'm the First Lady of Motown.
And you're stepping up, and you're keeping the conversations going.
Actually, in my business, we set a precedence for what they call remote transaction.
How exciting.
No.
So what's next?
Okay, well, I think we should bring forward our next presenter.
The event producer of the year presenters are Miss Asia USA, Diane Kanita, and CEO Virgilia Productions, Virgilia Villegas.
The producer of this event oversees everything to ensure that all the attendees are getting the most and the best of their experience.
This individual is uniquely qualified to do just that.
And the nominees are Adam Strong, Bill Walsh, Danella Burnett, Ken Krell. And the winner is...
Join us New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2020 at 5 p.m. PST for the Easy Way Golden Gala Virtual Award Show. Join the Easy Way Wall of Fame. Register at easywaywalloffame.com/EAGG.
Unite the light with God's chosen elites, the Easy Way.
Airing exclusively on Easy Way Network.
This year's Easy Way Awards Golden Gala is brought to you by easywaywalloffame.com and Focus James, Heal the Hurt.
So that's a nice bigger sample of what we're going to see tomorrow. So if you guys want to check us out, please do. And last but not least, do the American Icon Awards. And then we're going to go into your scene, Ella. So prepare for your scene after this. Play the American Icon Awards, Kendo. And that's a small segment inside of the award show. So this is our American Icon. So here we go. The American Icon Awards, an amazing organization that we had partnered up with. But because of COVID, we were going to honor Mr. Stevie Wonder as this year's recipient. But because of COVID, we weren't able to finish that up. But Stevie Wonder, we love you. We still honor you every day. The man with no vision has more vision than all of us put together. So that is a sample of the award show tomorrow. Make sure you guys check that out. These are things that you guys can get involved with off the BSA Live stage. You guys can become actors, hosts. You guys become entertainers. Let's turn Peter's microphone on really quick while we're getting Ella and Kendall ready for their next scene. So let's, Peter, how you doing, sir?
I am doing fine, sir. I wanted to thank you for not embarrassing me.
I'm confused.
No, because you didn't show the award that I won or when I was on the icon list. So I appreciate that. It'll be a nice surprise. And I have something just for your heart.
What's that?
In the Old South, they used to have more than one class under one roof. Kindergarten, first grade, second. There was a blind kid who'd never had friends. And he was very insecure. and the teacher wanted to help him. And she said, you know, there's a rat running around this schoolhouse, and he could injure one of these kids. Now, I know you can hear real well. Can you please try to find out where the rat is living so we can get rid of him? So she gave the kid motivation, you know, so he started listening. They found out where the rat was. They chased it out, and he became a hero for about 2 or 3 months. Goes to show you the magic of good teachers like you and I. And this little kid became Stevie Wonder.
Wow. You know, my uncle went to school with Stevie Wonder, and he let Stevie Wonder drive his car. And Stevie just said, tell me left, tell me right, tell me straight, tell me stop. And my uncle tells me this story again and again. Uncle Jim, I had to share your story. So, yeah.
Well, the thing is, you'll find that story in Dale Carnegie's famous book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I recommend that to every single actor in this town. Yes. How do you make everyone feel valuable like you want to feel? Exactly. If you can do that, you'll have a career.
So the reason I've been showing the links is we're doing a year-end wrap-up. We're also showing what we're getting into in 2021, and I'm trying to inspire you young actors to get involved in many different facets. Some people might want to get behind the scenes with us, and some people might want to just stay in front of the camera. Some people might want to host. Riker hosted some of this, and Kendall's behind the scenes doing the stage directing. So we do performances. So I see a guitar. Dominic pulled a guitar out. I know Ella played piano, and so we'll show some samples of what Zach did as well. So what I want to do now is this is a live performance. This is not recorded. And last week, Ella and Kendall did SpongeBob. And Kendall was SpongeBob. This week, Ella is going to be SpongeBob. And Kendall are going to do the multiple characters under the sea. So we're going to see how this plays out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the main stage. So everybody turn your mics off. And let's get over to the main stage. Big round of applause for Ella and Kendall as they switch roles, which they may often have you do in auditions, by the way. It happens all the time. They switch roles with no training. So you should know both characters back and forth. Okay? So let's take us over to the main stage, Kendall. And when you guys are ready, somebody who's going to grab the stage first, so make sure you make a noise and get the stage. Somebody grab the stage.
No, camera. Okay, I have it. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sandy, what is this? Why did you
never seen a Christmas tree before?
Christmas who?
What? I can't believe y'all never heard of Christmas.
Well, tell me more about this Christmas.
And so Sandy wove a magical tale of gumdrops and penny whistles, but best of all, Santa Claus.
Well, Squidward, what do you think all about this, Christmas stuff?
Boring. Yawn.
And everyone pretends to like the fruitcake. But the best part is that you can write a letter to this guy and tell him what you want, and when he comes, he brings it to you. How cool.
Totally radical, dude, but give me an example.
Dear Santa, what do I want for Christmas, you may ask? Well, all I want for Christmas is for you to visit the gentle folk down here in Bikini Bottom. That is my wish. Patrick, I designed this mechanism to specifically shoot messages in a bottle to Santa. Fire in the hole!
Santa!
And what do you wish for, little girl?
Want teeth?
Let me see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, and how about you, ma'am?
I want a new hairstyle.
Well, I think that's the last letter. Wait, Squidward hasn't written his letter yet. Squidward, hurry!
I am not writing a letter to a figment of your imagination. I don't believe in Santa Claus.
Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the sea urchin bed. Tell him, Ozra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, cut. Let's go back to the group view. Big round of applause. All right, Kevin and Peter, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about. We saw this last week, Peter, and I had them flip the script. Now, I would say, Kendall, you got to be bigger, and you can't make fun of yourself. Like, you're laughing, So I don't believe you're committed because you're laughing, you're having fun, which is great. But I really want you to be in each character and define each character's parameters. But this is fun, and it's the last show of the year. And I maybe if Peter and Kevin give you notes, we might have you do it one more time. But you got to be bigger. You got to be bigger. You got to go faster. We almost want to catch you doing the costume changes. That's the challenge. We want it peppy. We want to feel like we're on a tightrope. Okay. So those are my comments. I love the fact that you guys were willing to try to flip the roles, do different each other's roles. But I would say just be bigger. Ella, you're having fun. That's great. Kendall, you're too close to the camera. So utilize your space, right? Sometimes you're close. Make a choice. Sometimes you're far, sometimes you're close. Each character has a different perspective, a different angle, okay? Those are my 2 cents as a critic, and you all know I'm a critic. Peter, any comments?
Well, you know, if this is done correctly, this would be a good thing for Kendall's reel because it shows automatically that she's she can metamorphosize, that she can be a chameleon and do different things. I thought the characters were complete, but you're right. If you just think cartoon, when have you ever seen a cartoon be boring and not over the top? Just think cartoon. And we did catch her once in mid-change, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
But I have a suggestion for space usage. Just toss the stuff behind you. Get the new glasses on. Toss that off. Get the glasses off. And you see the stuff flying through the air, right? I like the fact that Ella was more straight-laced today because I think that she should be able to show that she can be kind of less big if she needs to be, right? But I thought it was really interesting. You did something really masterful, ladies, and I need to let you know this. Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Lee Miller both play Sherlock Holmes. One of them plays it in England, and the other one plays it as a modern New York cop. They both played Dr. Frankenstein and the creature in the musical in London. So one night Cumberbatch was the doctor, one night he was the creature, one night Johnny Lee Miller was the doctor. So they actually played 3 characters that they shared. That's why they're close friends. This is a good thing for you guys to get used to doing because if you're in an audition and the other person forgets their line, you can snag it because you know that character, you know that line, and you won't interrupt the flow of the scene. Thank you, ladies. You're brilliant.
Thank you, Peter. And what I would say to Peter and you guys on a suggestion of knowing the other person's lines, all you have to do is, I suppose you were going to say their line, and then they'll pick up the note because then you have the next line, which is your own line, and they'll realize they have a second to get caught back up. So you go, I suppose you were going to say their line, say your line, and hopefully they'll know where they're at and they say their next line. So it's a good trick, but if you got to know their lines. So, okay, thank you, Peter. Kevin, any comments? You're on mute, so let's have you on mute, sir. All right, any comments? And welcome. Happy last day of the year.
Yes.
Last day, but last show.
I remember saying it struck very spontaneous and natural.
So we got real bad reception, Kevin. Unfortunately, that's not good.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn things up.
There you go.
Here. How's that?
Way better. Okay. What were you saying?
Seen this before when they've done it, and I think it was even more spontaneous than the last time. They switched roles. Could have fooled me.
That's great.
It just seems so natural.
Cool. All right.
Give you a 10.
Thank you. Got a 10. So let's Peter, do you want to see it one more time with some notes? You want to be a director, a stage director really quick, give them a couple simple notes and see if they take direction.
Sure. Like I said, use the space more. Like I said, that was a good piece of direction. I don't know why you need to really, you're not going to be able to hide the character changes in an audition. So don't hide them here. Show us your real versatility. And Ella, I like the way you paid attention to your friend sitting behind you. You can do that a couple of more times. That uses space, believe it or not. And that's about it. Just listen to each other and be bigger and faster.
Now, Peter, do you want to see it in group view or individual stage view?
I'd like to see individual. I really would.
Okay, so Kendall, get us over to the main stage. Everyone mute your microphones and take 2. Whenever you're ready. Somebody grab the camera again. Ella, make sure you have the camera.
Okay. Okay.
Sandy, what is this? Why did you send me this?
You never seen a Christmas tree before?
Christmas who?
What? I can't believe y'all never heard of Christmas.
Well, tell me more about this Christmas.
And so Sandy wove a magical tale of gumdrops and penny whistles, and best of all, Santa Claus.
Well, Squidward, what do you think about all of this Christmas stuff?
Boring. Yawn.
And everyone pretends to like the fruitcake. But the best part is that you can write a letter to this guy and tell him what you want, and when he comes, he brings it to you. How cool.
Totally radical, dude, but give me an example.
Well, dear Santa, what do I want for Christmas, you may ask? Well, all I want is for you to visit the gentle folk down here in Bikini Bottom. That is my wish. Patrick, I designed this mechanism to specifically shoot messages in a bottle to Santa. Fire in the hole!
Santa!
And what do you want for Christmas, little girl?
What teeth?
Now, let me see here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, how about you, ma'am?
I want a new hairstyle.
Well, that was the last letter. Wait, Squidward hasn't written his letter yet. Squidward, hurry up!
I am not writing a letter to a figment of your imagination. I don't believe in Santa Claus.
Well, looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the sea urchin bed.
All right, guys. Let's get you back over to the group view. Let's put our hands together. Big round of applause for our 2 lovely actors. The last performance for them of the year before we get into the new year. So, Peter, what do you think of their stage, taking the stage notes?
I think it was much better. I think they connected a little bit more. I didn't mind hearing some of the lines off camera because then I could watch the person who was listening. You came close to pulling that bandana off and throwing it. Do it, be bigger, and be faster. I don't think you make us pull you back. How's that? Make the casting director say, "Ooh, I got lots to play with. Now let's see if I can tweak it," because they're not going to take the time to build you up. You got to go in there with gangbusters. But much better the second time. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Kevin.
You.
Any final words before we move on to Dominic? Okay.
I liked how her friend in the background there actually started joining the scene.
I do too.
I kind of
BSA.
forced her into it a little.
You what? What, Ella?
I kind of forced her into it a little.
I don't think you forced her. I think she's really willing. You know what? You're more than welcome to join us on stage, even if you don't perform at first. You can come anytime you want. Ella will give you the link and just join us. When you feel comfortable and safe and you want to play, we'll let you use the stage. You're always welcome. Everybody's welcome.
Thank you.
Okay? Yeah, don't be scared of the stage. If you have a desire, get on it. We'll break the nerves. We'll show you how to do it. So, you guys, big round of applause. I'm really happy to wrap the year up. That was wonderful. It was fun.
Tony, excuse me, real quick. She is an actress because she was listening. Her friend is an actress because she was listening.
Yes, I agree, Peter.
I'd like to call attention to the fact this is the only time I've been here where Adrian was not.
We
This is
are
the
very
first
aware of that.
He's been here every single class.
Every single week.
I know.
Except for today.
Yes. So he will be heartbroken to know that there was actually a live performance and he missed the 2 live performances. But
yeah,
he can watch this like everyone else in the YouTube video. We love you, Adrian. We miss you. Thank you for being a part of the show the whole COVID year. But we've got a lot of big things coming in the new year together. So we're very excited to announce those to you guys. All right. With that being said, Dominic, turn your mic on. What are you doing, sir?
So
I have to go, but thanks for having me. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
Bye.
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 Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye. Happy New Year.
So Dominic, what are you doing, sir?
So I can actually do a couple things today if you want me to.
It's hard to hear you. Do you have a volume?
Here, let me.
There you go. That helped.
I just projected myself a little bit more. Let me adjust my microphone
Perfect.
sensitivity. Is that better at all?
Perfect. Much, much better. So what are you doing today?
Okay, good. So today I have the same monologue from last week. I'm still somewhat cold reading it, but I know it better now.
And you took a private class with me.
Yes, I did.
So we'll see what privates do. We'll see if Peter notices a difference with a private. So I'm not even going to say anything. Just remember what we talked about, right? Your opening emotion, sense memory, all the stuff we talked about, your backstory, your character development, and let's see if that works, okay? Don't get lost in the paper if you don't have it memorized. Make sure you look at the camera. Don't look. Okay.
Now, the difference between this time and last time, too, is I actually have it printed. I think last time I was reading it from a device, which sometimes
that always helps, but don't get lost in the paper. Make sure you deliver the lines to the camera. And then don't worry about being better. Don't try to be better. Just be honest. Okay? All right. So let's send him, Kendall, let's send him over to the main stage. And everyone mute your microphones. And let's hear it for Dominic.
I am taking control of everyone's cameras. Your all eyes are on me. Okay. Have you ever seen someone who didn't know what they were doing? They saw the way the teacher did it. The teacher even helped them through it, but they still didn't get it. Now imagine that you step up and you take the reins. The first thing that you have to do is go back to the basics. Go back a few chapters and reteach them that. If they are getting it, great. Move on to the next step. But if they aren't, then you have to find a new way to teach them. Instead of doing it the way the teacher taught you, you do something completely different that still works. Now you take that new way and you teach it to them. And then you see if they're getting it, you know? If they start to understand it, then you can go back and reteach them the original stuff. Go back and teach them those basics. The farther you go, the more the lost look in their eyes goes away. The more you see that they are understanding it. And then you just get this feeling of joy, this feeling like you can do this. You know that you can teach someone. It's a feeling of just awesomeness. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel excited. It's the world. It's a feeling that drives you. It keeps you going. Now, imagine that you've gone months without any of those feelings. Those feelings that have kept you driven. The only thing you do every day is go upstairs and sit at a desk for 6 hours. Same walls, same window, same computer. No variety. No difference. Instead of teaching the hopeless, you yourself have become the hopeless. You've lost your spark. The one thing that has kept you driven has been torn right out of you by something that is completely out of your control. You feel lost, like you're in a void of uncertainty. You are now the lost boy. You now need that teacher more than ever. Just like how you need to be a teacher for that lost boy when they needed you.
All right, let's go back to group view. Kendall, big round of applause. Dominic, I got to tell you, even when there was moments when you could have broke, an amateur actor would have broke, and you didn't. You stayed in until you got your place, you got your line, and you delivered it. That technique will take you far in auditions. So I commend you. I give you 100% on cold reading technique. The paper was a little loud, so you were scrambling through papers. We want to do a quick flip, be done with it. One flip, boom, we don't hear the paper rattle. And then your emotion, there was a moment in the middle when all of a sudden you connected. Now imagine when you don't have all of that. I felt that, and I watched Peter and Kevin. Something happened, and you connected with us. And then there was a point when you didn't go to the paper, and you just were fluid. That's who you really are, and that's who you're going to really be as an actor. That little moment right there, that little clip, when you watch this in the replay, that's who you're becoming. The rest is technical, getting past the paper. But I see a bright future for you. I really do. So let's go to Kevin. Let's go to
very
Peter.
much.
Peter.
Dominic, you have shown star quality today. You did both things. As an exercise, it was almost flawless. You only looked at the paper once blatantly on the word no. That was it. And as an exercise, every time, and Tony's right, every time you took your face out of the paper and you were in charge, your eyes were perfect, your smile was perfect, your look was perfect. And then there was a section, Tony, you nailed it, where you were purely acting. You didn't look down at the paper once for a good solid almost 10 seconds. That was amazing. So as an exercise, and when you did that connection, it was great. One of my students one time, he dropped the paper while he was practicing with me, and he went to pick it up, and I said, don't you dare. Keep going. I think you know these lines better than you give yourself credit. Sometimes I saw insecurity going back into the paper, and you don't need that. If you can get away with a couple of prepared improvs, keep looking at the camera as much as you can. There's no problem there. You will convince the people. But this was night and day. Tony did a great job with you. You have gone to the next level already after only one class. Keep it up.
Bravo.
Thank you very much.
Bravo. Kevin, do you have any comments on you're good, Kevin? Kevin seconds what you said, Peter. So very excited. Dominic, what we see as coaches is we see where you're headed and we see your instincts, your natural instincts. You have a gift and it's your instincts, and that's what we're looking for. We can train you to do the rest. That's just taking classes. But we look for that natural ability, the natural look, and just you're willing to listen. Now, just so everyone knows, Dominic's front line. And where do you work, Dominic?
I work at a house. I am a PCA.
So he's in the medical field. He's front lines. He's working hard to pay for his classes and to other bills. And how old are you?
I'm 18.
He's 18.
I'm working to get my EMT.
This is a hero right here, guys. This is
he's a frontline hero. He's the real hero of all this whole situation. My God, I love you.
So thank you for taking your creative side and showcasing it on our stage, and thank you for doing what you do on a day-to-day basis. So
keep yourself safe.
Yes.
Oh, I do.
Yes. He's keeping us safe.
Boy, you're gonna get sick people happy with that personality of yours.
Yes. Yeah. So very honored, and also Dominic's training to be a clown, a professional clown, not a goofy clown. And he's a very serious clown, which we talked about in some of the other episodes. So with that being said, Dominic, you can stay as long as you want. We're just going to do a year-end wrap-up. So if you need to jump off, you're more than welcome to. Happy New Year. But we're just going to play a couple more links. So Kendall, can you pull up the show run? Let's go to the lollipop version of the show run. And let's go to Mila's Tea. So you were right there. Mila's Tea. Now, below, let's go to her reel first. Let's do her reel first. Yeah. So this is Mila, one of our students, who adopted me for Christmas. And I'm still eating their wonderful food. So thank you for adopting me. And let's take a look at Mila's reel. Can we go to full screen, Kendall?
Stop right there!
You what? Man, I hate to see what gave you that. Hey, you're gonna need stitches, okay? It's gonna be okay.
Like I said, I knew she was home alone. I let myself in through the back door. She didn't hear me come in. She was asleep on the couch.
Why on earth would you confess to something you didn't do?
No. It was me. I'm the one who did that. Did you get it?
You're gonna fucking kill yourself. So, don't lie to me. I'm not stupid. Your problem is you think that you're the only one in pain. You can never seem to see the pain you cause everyone else. I can't live there.
But can you live here, knowing what you know
now?
I can't do this. Can't do this anymore. I was glad. I was happy I didn't pass the first evaluation.
How dare you?
Give me the shoes, Mom. You never asked me what I want.
You are throwing away your dream.
No, Mom. I'm throwing away yours.
Good morning, baby girl. It's not what you're meant for. All the time and all the money I spent trying to give you a life of throwing away your dream. I give you everything!
All right, let's go to group view really quick. And I want us to give her a huge round of applause. That's Mila Neighbors. Quite a reel for such a young actress. And I'm very honored to say she studies at BSA. So Peter, any comments on what you just witnessed?
Power, such power. And she has very unique, expressive eyes. The more that she realizes that, the more she'll command that camera. I tell students all the time, you don't know why you're getting headshots, do you? And they go, well, picture me, right? You're telling the casting director that you are good enough for a close-up, for that $1 million shot. You're not an extra, you're not a three-quarter person. And that's why if the headshot grabs them, oh, I can put this on a close-up. Wow, look at this, look at this. That was pretty brilliant because she didn't have a lot of lines. Even when she wasn't speaking, there was intensity. That's what acting is. Dialogue is just a code for what you are truly after.
Right. We look always for the response of the other actor. So when I'm auditioning, I'm not really looking at the actor. I'm looking at the person listening to what they just heard and how they're responding to it. And then I'll check back and forth, which is challenging on this Zoom. Obviously, if we don't, if it's not set up right or there's technical glitches, it's really challenging. And the students have done very well with this platform, but we're all very excited to get back to the live stage. Kevin, any comments on knowing Mila over the past year, on seeing this reel, some of the body of her work? She's just really proud of her.
You just blew me away. That just blew my socks off, and she's been doing it for years too. That's wow.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that one is wow.
Yeah. She's had a lot of growth in this last year. I mean, we've all watched her grow from where she started. If you guys that are watching want to see her first few performances, which she was great then too, go back to some of the YouTube versions of in the beginning around March or April, and then and see how far she's come. And she's got a great trajectory. She's headed for stardom. She's really talented. So,
no kidding, you're right.
She is currently a BSA-LIVE student, a BSA student. It's live when they do the stage. All right, so Kendall, let's go to the screen share of some more links. We're just kind of showcasing some of the past students. So go back to let's go to, Kendall, let's show something you did. Let's show your Pop-Tart English Spanish version, and then I want to show your vlog. So let's do your opener first. Let's go backwards. Let's go backwards. Let's do your opener first, and then we'll go do the Pop-Tart Spanish, then English, and then do your vlog. So this is Kendall, our stage director / actress. Oh, we didn't check the links, did we, Kendall? I told her all week, make sure you check the links. That's fine. That's fine. Go to the Pop-Tart. I'm cool.
We did, but I did not realize that it's on my account, so I checked it on my account.
It's all good. Go to the Pop-Tart Spanish version, then English version. Or you want to do English and Spanish? I don't care.
3 words. Warm strawberry jam.
3 more words. Perfect as is.
Frozen bites taste like ice cream. It's science.
That's the English version of a Pop-Tart national commercial. It's still airing for her, by the way. She's still making money off that. And this is the Spanish version. They ask her to do on the spot. And you got to be ready for opportunity. When it meets preparation, it's called luck. And
3 palabras. Mermelada, fresa, calentita.
3 palabras más. Perfectas como están.
Es un hecho. Las bites congeladas saben a helado.
And because she was ready for that and she booked it, she now gets 2 residuals for 2 different commercials. So she is making money. So Kendall, can I borrow some money from you? Commercials pay. I know they pay well.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, commercials pay well. So Peter, what do you think of her bilingual commercial?
Mira, muchacha, tú estás bien, tú estás fantástica. Yo soy tu más grande fanático, ¿ok? Y algún día tú y yo vamos a trabajar juntos.
Sí, me gusta mucho.
I'm telling you, man, Kendall, how often do you get a second national on the spot? That's why you're my master thespian. That's why I always love your work. You throw yourself in it. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. I'm so proud of what you're going to do. It's just incredible. And I want to be invited to your Oscar party. Come on. Be nice.
That's what we showed at the top of the show. Kevin, you want to make any comments? Otherwise, we're going to show her vlog that we've got her working on.
Fue muy buena.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so Kendall, let's show you the vlog we're working on. We're building a show around her, what she likes. She likes fashion. She likes shoes. And so we're building something that can be a YouTube viral sensation and then get her own show on hopefully, Pluto TV or something, Awesomeness TV or one of the Viacom networks for Cindy. And Mila's also doing Mila's Tea. But let's show the vlog real quick, Kendall.
One, two, three, funk it.
Hi, I'm Kendall Monroe, in case you didn't know, and you just joined me for another daily dose of fashion, where you and me look deeper into celebrity fashion every single day. Now let's look deeper into Miss Charli D'Amelio's fashion sense. I absolutely love this outfit. I love the cream-colored top, and I love the jeans.
Okay, her jeans fit her
so perfectly.
Like, honestly, I don't even
know how it happens, but her jeans look perfect on her 24/7.
I have never seen her in a pair of jeans that don't fit her perfect. It's kind of crazy. The shoes, I have been wanting these shoes forever, and they look so good on her. The outfit looks amazing, and the outfit is just everything. I absolutely adore this outfit of hers. It looks so good on her. The multicolored jeans are super cute. I love them. I actually tried making a pair by myself, and it didn't really go as planned. I kind of tried, but, things happen. They looked a little splotchy, so we're just going to leave those back with the bleach. And the Converse. Charli is actually known for wearing Converse, and I really, really like that because Converse is actually one of my personal favorite brands. I really like this top, and it perfectly matches with the pants, even though the pants are like more of a faded black, but it still coordinates really, really well. I think she was out with her friend, that Boa here, because that's what it looks like from the photo. I love Boa. Boa's amazing. I loved Charli's outfits today, and I love Charli. She seems like such a sweet girl. But anyways, that is all I have for today. Thank you for watching Daily Dose of Fashion with Kendall, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye!
Go back to group view for us, Kendall. I'm working her today. So big round of applause for Kendall. So Kendall, turn on your mic.
Yes.
So we tried a couple different versions. One, we had you kind of tearing apart Kendall knows, like, no, don't do that, don't do that, Kendall knows. Then we had Kendall knows, she knows what to do. And then there was a couple different versions we tried with this picture in a picture. We're experimenting. That one sounds kind of demonic, the voice. I'm still not real happy about the deep voice. I think it got kind of weird on me. But maybe in your generation, it might work perfectly. Maybe just not my generation. But other than that, I like where it's headed. I think you have a show in the making that we can develop and tweak. Let's go to Peter. Any comments on what you witnessed? You're on mute. There you go.
Oh, when you give something good, there's so much to build on. Kendall, there's nothing wrong with you. I mean, your personality is just super cute. You come across intelligent. You'll get rich and you won't be a snob. You'll still, remember us. I think every now and then, if you see something you like, you should have it on. Like it can snap back from the model to you. Look, I tried them, and it works for me too. So it'll work for you. Something like that. It gets your personality going. You made me cry almost because Converse All-Stars I grew up with in Boston. I used to love Converse sneakers, and I knew that you were gonna latch onto those, like I did. Those are Converse. You got a future. What do you want to do? Just make the choice. You can do anything. Isn't that wonderful to have all those decisions?
Thank you, Peter. Kevin, any comments? You're on mute, Kevin.
Keep doing what you're doing, Kendall. That was really nice, and you're getting better all the time, and you're on the right track. Absolutely.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you so much.
Dominic, do you want to say anything? Because you're 18, so you're a little closer to her age. How old are you, 15, Kendall?
Yeah, but my birthday's actually on January 13th.
So you'll be all right. You'll be able to drive a car.
Yeah.
So, Dominic, you're closer to her age. Any thoughts?
Well, from watching that, definitely I think the way it was edited and the way that, how should I word this? The way that you put yourself out there in your attitude towards it, I think that will be very good with people from our generation, for sure.
Yeah, I like it. So, Kendall, how do you feel? How do you feel in the direction we're developing? And that's what we also do with BSA is we try to develop shows around the talent, not just the talent.
I feel good. Thank you so much for the comments. I really appreciate them.
Cool. Keep working hard. We'll get a show built around you. Okay. So we're focusing on you, and we're focusing on some of the other students as well to do a whole scripted version of a sitcom and or a whodunit show. All right. So we're working with Cindy on that. Some of the parents. Let's go to Mila's Tea real quick. It's a different version of a vlog show. Mila has been working on Mila's Tea for a while with TAP, the artist project, and we spun it off into our own little thing. So we're trying to develop this as well. And let's take a look at Mila's Tea.
Hey, it's Mila with Mila's Tea, and you'll never guess what's poppin'. Today we'll be talking about one of America's biggest beauty influencers, James Charles. If you don't know who he is, I'll make sure to give you an inside scoop. But for those who do, make sure to stay tuned till the end for some details on his latest drama. James Charles is a 21-year-old makeup artist and YouTuber in collaboration with Morphe Cosmetics. Speaking of his makeup, he actually released his own eyeshadow palette in 2018 in collaboration with Morphe. I, in fact, picked one up right when it came out and have been using it ever since. In today's look, I'm using the palette with the shades 518 and 10% off. I love it. You should definitely check out his palette if you haven't yet. James first earned fame through his viral Instagram post where he posed with makeup in his school yearbook. Soon after, popular makeup brand CoverGirl became interested in working with him and named him their first male ambassador. This really helped out his career as people started to treat him more seriously in his profession. James has been in the industry for about 4 years and lives in Los Angeles, California. James has been involved in many crazy scandals in the past, one of his main ones being from 2019. On April 22nd, he did an Instagram ad for Sugar Bear Hair gummy vitamins. This blew up in his face when his best friend at the time, Tati Westbrook, found out, as she works for a direct competitor brand. she immediately got offended and made a video for her channel, not only addressing this situation, but also throwing James under the bus for other unethical things that he did that no one even knew about. As of right now, they're not on speaking terms, and based on what happened, I don't think that's going to change. Let's get into what James has been up to right now. According to what I've seen, James recently just got 2 surgeries. But before I say anything else, I know what you're thinking. James Charles got plastic surgery? Actually, no, although he has had some work done in the past. According to his recent tweet, these 2 surgeries are for his own health benefits and non-cosmetic. Good news is the procedures went well and he's nice and healthy. We're just still waiting to figure out exactly what the surgeries were on. Now, last topic, let's talk about James's TikTok. Now, as many of you may have noticed, James has grown a massive amount of followers in his TikTok in the past few months. Not only that, but a lot of his videos have millions and millions of views, with one video having over 160 million. Now, there's been a rumor going around though, with people saying, did James buy those followers and views? Comment down below what you think. Hey, well, that's what's poppin'. Make sure to catch me next time with Mila's Tea. I'm Mila, and I can't wait to tell you what's poppin' next time.
All right, that's Mila and Mila's Tea. She's been working on that for a little while. Kendall, let's go back to the group view really quick. Let's go back to group view. So Kevin had to jump off, so he had to go off for the new year. And Dominic, we enjoy you sticking around. I can ask you questions too, like I'm asking Peter. Let's go to Dominic. What were your comments on what you witnessed in your generation? Could you see this show going viral?
I could see something like this going viral. And me, I'm a producer. I'm working on my own things. And I'm just going to say a couple little things that I saw there with editing and kind of with the title that could be done a little bit, just a little bit, to tweak a little bit. With the title.
We all collaborate together if you can help her. Now, they're all these shows are being edited by these students themselves. Kendall edited hers, Mila edited hers. But if all of you collaborate together, I'm a producer and Peter's a director and an actor and probably becoming a producer as well. We'll work together and build shows and build the whole school up. That's the goal, is for all of us to go off and have our own shows. But anything that you could offer to help Mila with your skill set?
So what I would say is with the title, don't just leave it blank like that. Throw in James Charles' name so that when people search up James Charles, it'll pop up. Because then it's already in there. It's the main part. And with the end, when there's the transition into talking about James Charles and talking into the outro, I'm not sure what she used to edit this, but I know Adobe has little transitions that it's just a swipe across the screen. Even if there's no real cut with the video, throw that in because it'll just make it look a little bit more fancy.
Sounds good. So we'll give some notes to Mila if you're watching the rerun. If you would like some assistance on that, I think Dominic's offering some assistance. And Mila, I know she has some strong editing skills. So we'll just continue to grow that platform for both Kendall and Mila. Big round of applause for those two as they do their vlogs. Okay, so let's go back to the screen share of our show run. These are just some links that we've built over the year, the COVID year. And we are going to take a look.
Whoa.
What's up? What, Peter?
Well, I just wanted to say something.
Okay.
You nailed it on the head, and I wanted to go forward a little bit, is the fact that there's no problem with both of them doing a show like this together. Mila is a very attractive, very straight-laced type of person in the look, and Kendall is very kind of cutesy and very sweet and everything. And those differences, they might be able to co-host a show like this. And I will second what Dominic said about the editing. There are certain personality shifts in some of these shows where you could cut to a close-up or cut to a profile shot and you turn into it. Something that adapts to the personality instead of only being straight on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just do the mechanics, but enhance it with who you are. Thank you, Tony.
Right, and I'm actually training him for hosting because we are looking for multiple hosts for one of the shows that we're pitching to Viacom. So we are looking for TV hosts. So that's why they're both doing it. They're not in competition. They're totally they're complementing each other and working together. They're really good friends as well. Both very attractive girls, very talented girls, and very honored to be working with them here at BSA. Love you dearly, Kendall. So let's go to Riker. Let's look at one of Riker's auditions. He just recently had a couple auditions. He took some private classes, and this is what we came up with. This is Riker.
Which one do you want me to play, 1 or 2?
Well, play the first one. And Riker's been with us the whole COVID year. He just got real busy this last part, and he's been working just like Reese has been working. So here's Riker in audition.
Sebastian, I'm glad you're here. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Don't have time right now. I'm on my way to pick up Lexi. Just clear my head after studying.
This will only take a minute.
Okay, Dad, what is it?
I ran into Jill's mother a little while ago, and she said the honors committee found Jill guilty of cheating on a term paper.
That's right.
She also said that you voted against Jill. Is that true?
I wasn't the only one. The vote was 3-2 against her.
So one could say that yours was the deciding vote.
One could say whatever they want, I guess. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go. Lexi's waiting for me.
How could you do it, son? Jill is not a cheater, and you know it.
The evidence said she was.
Okay, fine. I'll back up whatever you did as long as you can assure me your vote was based on facts, not feelings.
What's that supposed to mean?
When Jill broke up with you, you felt hurt and angry, didn't you?
Dealing with it. Okay.
Well, the question is how?
Are you saying I voted against Jill out of spite?
No, son, that's not what I'm asking.
You're amazing. You know that?
I'm only trying to help.
How can you stand there lecturing me about feelings getting in the way of facts when you bought off Nikki?
I thought she was wrong for your brother.
That's what you felt! Even though it's a fact that they loved each other.
Then why did she take the money?
Do you expect me to help ease your guilty conscience?
Son, this is not about my conscience, it's about yours.
Look, Dad, I didn't do anything wrong. Karen's the one who made a mistake. I'm Riker Ballone, and I'm 5'9", and don't worry, I'm not going to wear these pants.
Little personality. So that's Riker. We worked on this. This is for my friend Mark Teschner at General Hospital. So Mark said hi, by the way, to you guys. So thanks, Mark, for watching us. We really appreciate you watching these. The casting director from General Hospital, paying attention to you guys. Let's see this one. Do the second one, Kendall.
We are going.
Watch the mouse, Kendall.
Dee
Bronson? Oh my God, you look so different.
Yeah, I grew up a lot, like 5 inches.
That's so much. Sorry, whoa, I don't know why my voice did that, huh? But that's cool, dude.
You look the same, pretty much. I'm still covered in dirt. You guys live in the same house?
Yeah, our new neighbor's Zach.
Word. Man, that cul-de-sac would be sick to skate now. I picked up skating in Boulder. I'm getting pretty good.
That's sick.
And it's harder than it looks, too. So, how's Cleo?
Normal. Late to pick me up.
Wait, she's coming right now?
Who knows? But she's supposed to. I didn't know you and her were even friends.
You mean we all hung out? I mean, me and you would do dude stuff, but she'd I say hey, or what's up, sometimes. Hey, what's up, Cleo?
Holy shit, Bronson? Oh my God, you got so tall.
Yeah, I totally grew up. It's crazy. You look bigger. I mean, sorry, not bigger. I meant you look taller. Or not. Maybe not, I don't know.
Well, I should go. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, you too. You don't look like cow shit. Yeah, but by the way.
Tell your mom I said hey.
All right, let's go back to group view really quick. Once we get to group view, let's give him a big round of applause. That's Riker. Riker, the first one was read by his brother, Holden. I gotta say, the second one, they're both good, but the second one was more technical. We worked on all these transitions and he listened and he regurgitated technically everything. But the first one we watched, emotionally, I felt he was really connected. Now, the first one he did last week. The one we just watched, he did a few months ago. And he's had that much growth taking the private classes in the last couple months that he's been able to bring the emotion and the technicality. So he's got a good shot to get this part at General Hospital. So we're praying for him. But I did notice a difference. Both proficient, but one was emotionally connected. So let's go to Peter and your thoughts on the two different auditions. Self-submission.
Wow. We agree on a few things, and I have a few different slants on some things that you said, but that's a good thing.
No,
the first one was tough. The first one was tough for me because it wasn't in sync. So I had to start listening to him. And I could tell just by listening that he was motivated and that everything he's saying had purpose. And then I was able to fill in the gaps visually. If you're a good director or whatever, if you're a good coach, you can do that. But this is why it's important, guys, to make sure that you are as technically as sound as you can, because it can be a distraction. And anytime you take the audience out of the fantasy world, it takes a long time to get back.
Yeah.
But it didn't ruin it for me. Second one, Tony, wow, what a nice job. I haven't seen him do too many transitions. I have not seen him take his time like he did in that second one. Now, before, and I have to be honest because I'm not going to lie to these kids, I thought, okay, pretty boy, he will do certain gigs all the time and make money. Today, in the second one, I saw more of a thespian. He went from confident to, uh-oh, that's the girl I'm in love with. I don't know what to say. That is what he needs.
Yeah.
The prettier you are, like a Brad Pitt, or who was Paul Newman's partner in this thing? You know who I mean. Those guys had to fight their looks by being good. So tell him for me, he needs to do this work because he has depth if he wants it.
Yeah, we've been working on a lot of privates, and we really went over that and broke it down and the backstory and the things that we do, and it shows. The work shows. And so, Riker, congratulations. I'm very proud of you. Both auditions were spectacular. I am a critic. That's what I get paid to do as your coach. And I think they were both spectacular, but I know there's more in you, and I'm going to bring it out of you in 2021. So very honored that he is also a student of BSA. Dominic, any comments? I don't know if you've ever met Riker. I don't know if you've seen his work. Oh, you know Holden. Of course.
Yes, I know.
You're best friends with Holden, his brother.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Riker.
Yes, I saw a lot of Riker's personality inside there too. And
yeah.
I really do like it whenever I see someone put their personality into their work because it's awesome.
Yeah. Well, very cool. So I hope to see, that's how you want to cold read as well, Dominic. So we're going to work on getting you up to speed. You've got the instincts, and then we'll get you there as well. Okay. So Kendall, let's go back to the show run. And let's pick Reese. Let's go to some of Reese's work. So we'll flip to the section for Reese. Keep going to the links. Right there is Reese. Let's do Reese's voiceover right now. She booked a professional gig, a paid gig, as a voiceover for LOL Network, which is a big network like Disney and Nickelodeon. And she's the voice. There's two mouses there, Kendall. Any particular reason we have two mouses?
What's fierce, fashionable, and doesn't just tell the time? The LOL Surprise smartwatch, camera, and game. Featuring your favorite BB MC swag. With over 100 expressions and reactions, she'll always fit your vibe. You can choose outfits for Diva, Neon Cutie, MC Swag, and Queen Bee. And when makeover time is over, get moving with the pedometer. Or dance to the beat with Freeze Dance. There are so many games. You'll love the treasure hunt game where you walk around to find LOL surprise balls in the real world. Playing games earns you points and rewards. Don't forget to set alarms and use the timers and calendars to plan your day. You will always know what time it is with the 50+ watch faces to choose from. Strike a pose, take selfies, photos, and videos, and add silly stickers and emojis. The LOL Surprise smartwatch, camera, and game is fierce and fashionable. Just what you need to rule the world.
All right, that's Reese. Let's play another link before we go back to the group. Let's play her news link really quick. And that starts, does it say where it starts? We're going to start at the top. We won't play the whole thing.
Warren, and I'm reporting for FTS Kids News. I love this time of the year. It's a joyous season when everybody's spreading love, laughter, and cheer. You will get the opportunity to hear a few kids nationwide who shared their thoughts on the holiday season.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled.
During the holidays, what is your favorite food, dessert, or candy that you like to eat?
My favorite thing to eat is candy canes.
Probably winter or holiday cookies. Candy canes and Christmas cookies.
I like the peppermint candies, the ones that are in a circle.
Let's see. Yeah, probably like Christmas plum pudding. Yeah, Christmas plum pudding. My favorite dessert is the cookie gingerbread man.
Ooh, candy canes.
Well, my favorite dessert has to be pumpkin pie.
My favorite candy for the holidays is candy canes because they have that classic peppermint flavor and it always reminds me of Christmas.
My favorite dessert would probably be my dad's rice pudding. It's all Danish and it's so creamy and it makes the best snack ever.
My favorite food is ham and my favorite dessert is peppermint donuts.
My favorite candy is candy canes because I can just lick them forever, but they only come around during the holidays, so I have to make sure I eat them all during the holidays.
I like all the foods, all the dessert, and all the candy.
So for food, I like pasta, taco, and for dessert, I like ice cream, and for candy, I like chocolate.
Yum, that sounds delicious. When it's chilly outside, what favorite hot drink would you enjoy?
My favorite drink when it's chilly outside is
chamomile
honey tea. So yummy. And sometimes
the opening of our YouTube show. So right there in the Reese section, let's play a little sample there. I love those kids, just so adorable. And it's just, I had to show more kids on this station. They're amazing. So Reese is working. These are all jobs that she's booking. So she's doing really well.
Today we are going to be making her famous. She makes it every single year, tea rings.
Christmas tradition.
Yes, it's been passed down forever from my nana to grandma, and hopefully my mom learns it and then I learn it. So let's get started.
Okay, so the first thing we have
to go to their YouTube channels. And the last one, I want you to scroll a little bit down. I want you to go to the table read. So keep going where it says table read. Right, coming up, should say table. I think you went too far. Oh, there it is. This is a table read all the kids did for Gary Marshall's son, Scott Marshall. And for a movie Gary and I and a couple people were involved in producing. We're going to produce a feature film called Marriages for the Birds. And this is a sample of the table read with a score.
Everyone looks out the window and sees Goggles, the nearsighted pony, wandering blindly down the middle of the busy street.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna get hit by that bus!
A bus headed straight for Goggles swerves at the last minute, narrowly avoiding him.
We have to save him!
Mom, Dad, and the kids run to the stairwell. Interior, stairwell day. As Mom, Dad, and the kids run down the stairs, they pass Papa Peace, who's still on his way up.
Whoa, where's everybody going?
So that was a sample. Let's go back to the group view. That was a sample of us doing a table read on Zoom. That was the first class we did for BSA-LIVE. That was what spun this into where we are today, was that. We had Holden and Riker, and we had Mila and Reese. And then the Marshall family watched the whole thing, and then we added a little animation score and played with some fun things. But that's what inspired the school. That right there was like, oh, let's see what we can do with this. And then Peter wants to do a physical school, multiple teachers, kind of like the old Van Mar, with Adrian Carr and myself, I think with Jeff Sable, and he's got some ideas. So Peter, what do you think of the last few links that we showcased of Reese and some of the things the kids are doing?
I want her autograph because there'll be crowds later when post-COVID. I think that she is a key example in many ways to effortless acting.
Right.
Acting to be human and real has to be effortless. I don't want to see the wheels turn. I want to see what they've turned into. So what I wanted to say was the voiceover thing was excellent. The only thing I would do is work better on the articulation. I don't want to lose the pace. I don't want to lose the energy or the bigness, but she has a career just doing voiceover work. That's brilliant. I forgot that she was the one who danced in that video. This girl is just so multi-talented, you know, and it's just brilliant work. Everybody so far that I've seen, and all those kids in that video, first thing popped in my mind was, okay, so this is what, the audition reel for your future students, Tony? Because all of these kids were wonderful. Ham! I like ham. How many kids say that?
Yeah.
My favorite dessert, my favorite fruit is chocolate. These kids, you got to get in class.
Oh, yeah.
Them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
They're all watching these YouTube reruns. We're definitely having a strong year in 2021. And just, you know, some of you that have been watching us, we do have a show in development for an NBC pilot pitch. And we're very excited to produce that in physical form, not this Zoom form. And so we're working on a real show for all these young kids to do a competition show, a reality documentary style show, and a scripted sitcom kind of whodunit show. It's like Scooby-Doo meets Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys. So think of Spy Kids. And so we're very excited to be working on that in 2021, bright future. We're picking a lot of the kids from this stage. I mean, I know their work, you know. So we're just developing projects around what we see because I'm a producer. It's easy to do. So let's go to Faithlyn really quick, Kendall. She did a Christmas play. Let's just show a quick sample of the Christmas play. Not too much, but just a quick sample. Faithlyn, my little girl that didn't know how to read or even say hi on camera, who's always been a competitor in the little teeny tiny fashion world. She's an amazing competitor in pageants and just an awesome competitor. But now she's actually acting, and this was the first job she booked. So this is after BSA. Let's play it real quick. The Christmas.
Which
you want Faithlyn? So go up, keep scrolling. Scroll, and you'll see Faithlyn section. No, the other way. Wait. I don't know where you're at. There you go. Keep going. You're going the right way. Keep going. You're going to get Faithlyn. There's Kate, Casey. Keep going. After Kate. There, right there's Faithlyn. So the Christmas play right there, correct. Just a little sample. She's amazing. She's powerful. She's big. She's Faithlyn. You might have to rewind it. There you go. Okay. This is a little church Christmas play.
As we want you to enjoy the really good news on the birth of Jesus, as we sing to glorify Jesus, you will see our dance ministry wish you a Merry Christmas, our pre-K give us a special presentation of the Drummer Boy, and our kindergarten through 4th grade present a play called The Really, Really Good News. Please sit back and enjoy our red campus presentation.
Wonderful. They all got masks on and everything. So we have a little mouse problem, Kendall. That little second mouse is just stuck there, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So let's fast forward to Faithlyn. Faithlyn will be the big character. So just kind of scroll. Do you hear me, Kendall? Yeah. So let's scroll to Faithlyn, somewhere in the middle. Let's see where we got. Just right there. Just see what you get. Let's scroll a little more. Let's find her. I don't know if we have a number for her. Keep going. There you go. Keep going. Let's go. Keep going. Let's go right there.
Bon Jovi. Yeah, they were living on prayer.
A little bit more. We might have to just pass this. I haven't really watched this one. Keep going. All right, we'll go back and find where she is specifically, but you can see it's a big Christmas play. So good job for Faithlin. What's the other Faithlin thing you have? Let's do her Barbie commercial, the last one, her Barbie commercial. Okay. And this is Faithlin, and this is just being creative in her house. So we came up with a little mock commercial for her.
Hi, I'm Faithlin. I'm 6 years old. I want to share with you my new Barbie Skipper babysitter set. My favorite parts are the stroller moves up and down when you push it. And then she came with this bag to put all the baby stuff in. The other baby stuff, it didn't fit, so I just put the phone on, and you can put it on Skipper too. And I really like Skipper too because I like her hair. And then look at this cute little baby. I named her Gabby. You can find this toy at Target just for $14.99. Bye.
Okay, so there we go. So that's little Faithlin just improvising and really just finding, I mean, she's 6 years old, so she has a natural instinct, and so we're maturing that, and she's doing really well. So let's go up a little bit to the Take-Two crew accepts the Golden Gala nomination. So right there is a Take-Two crew, see it right there? Click on that, and that's a crew that's no longer together, but they were a little crew, and they got nominated by this award show tomorrow. So this was.
Thank you so much for nominating us. We are so grateful and honored.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was the little improv we put together to accept a nomination for a wonderful award. And that was Reese, Mila, that was Riker that came in and danced, that was Izzy, and that was Allie. So all been on the stage at BSA-LIVE throughout the COVID year. So just any way we can showcase you guys, that's the goal. And let's wrap things up. Let's go to the road to Hollywood. So you got to go to the email, For Your Eyes Only, Kendall, For Your Eyes Only email. And then you want to find the first YouTube link. These are some shows that we're working on right there. And go to 2 minutes and 30, about 2:33, somewhere in there. And you're going to play it for 1 minute. This is part of the pilot that we're working on for the network show that we're developing. This was something we shot right before COVID. So right there. Some go back a little bit. There you go.
So Edward and I have combined forces to be able to do our project.
I met Edward. We were at a dinner, a very nice dinner in Beverly Hills, and I was producing another feature film. We were with the investors, and I was introduced to this man that travels the world, and he brings people from anywhere in the world, from Romania in particular, over to Hollywood, and he actually helped people that were doing well in Romania actually achieve superstardom, like he did on the Creed 2 with Big Nasty.
Our amazing actor, Florian Montano, Big Nasty from the Creed 2.
So he asked if I would help teach some of his clients, and I said absolutely. And so we've been doing some acting lessons here and there and getting his students ready for the big Hollywood experiment, and I think he's going to do it all the time. He's going to bring these people from around the world here to Hollywood, and he's going to put them with the professionals, get them prepped, and then send them off to these big A-list features like he did with Big Nasty.
Because without respect, without pride, a man is nothing. Have a nice day.
And there's a whole 4-part or 6-part series of this that we shot already in searching for talent around the world to bring them to the competition aspect. So this is how we scour for models, actors, singers, dancers. I produced a couple songs with a remix artist. Sid De La Cruz, and we've produced a couple different remix songs for a couple of our students, and the music's great. Mila's got an album coming out. We've played some samples of her music. Let's go to JLS. So on the show run, so go back to your Lollipop show run, and let's go to the JLS. And this is another client that doesn't come on the BSA-LIVE stage, but he's a student at BSA. And let's click the first link. This is a show we're producing for Jeff Levine, and he's one of my private students, but we're building a whole talk show for him. So again, we're developing shows as well as developing talent. Little buffer there.
A mindset mentor, wealth builder, Jeff Levine, founder of JL Solutions. JL Solutions, accelerate your wealth. Jeffrey Levine is the money mindset mentor. Jeffrey Levine Solutions. Become empowered with the blueprints to scale to sale your business for $1 million plus value exit potential. And launching JLS TV on EasyWay Network. Join the Money Mentor on the panel of Limitless for Women. You are the conclusion. We are the solution. JL Solutions.
And that's what we built for JLS TV. So we're building a network show on Roku and Apple TV for him. And he's one of my students that is learning how to host on camera as well. And so you're going to see him break out. So we're wrapping up the links here and wrapping up the show, wrapping up the year, and just really wanted to do a recap on how far we've come, even with COVID as a challenge. So let's go to Ella cut a reel. So go to the Ella's thing. So what we suggested is that they go back and look at some of the YouTube shows that we've done for BSA-LIVE and cut some work that you're proud of and cut it together and make a reel until you actually get footage. So you can build a reel by just coming to our stage. And this is a little sample of what Ella Grace did. So you saw her do a live performance earlier in the show today. So this is just a little reel that she cut together for us. So we're just buffering. The internet's a little slow today. We apologize. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, this is the best day ever! So much better than yesterday when we were in garbage.
Isn't it?
So what's for dinner?
I'm thinking free cheeseburgers.
To an In-N-Out burger!
Yeah!
Okay, so what I'm thinking is, oh man, this is so brilliant, it's scary. Okay, I think we should switch places. When camp's over, I go to London as you, and you come to California as me. We can pull it off. I mean, we're twins, aren't we? I'll teach you to be me, and you teach me to be you. And look, Annie, I can already do an impression. Yes, the difference between us, I have class and you don't. Come on, I gotta meet my mom. We only wear jeans or track pants on Friday. You can't wear a tank top 2 days in a row. And you can only wear your hair in a ponytail once a week. So I guess you chose today. And if you break any of these rules, you can't sit with us at lunch. I mean, not just you, any of us. Like if I was wearing jeans today, I'd be sitting over there with the art queen.
In his hair, a boy named Neville's lost one.
Oh, you're doing magic. Well, let's see then. Are you sure that's a real spell? It's not very good, is it? I've tried a few simple spells myself, and they've all worked for me. For example, Oculus Reparo. That's better, isn't it? Wait,
Holy cricket! You're Harry Potter. I'm Hermione Granger. And you are? Pleasure. Well, nobody in my family is magic at all, so it was ever such a surprise when I got my letter. But I was so pleased, of course. Now, I expect we'll be arriving soon, so you two better put on your rips. Oh, and by the way, you've got dirt on your nose. Just there. Did you know?
And so that's little Ella Grace just using what she's got. And a lot of that was performed on this stage. She went to her backyard, had her mom take her cell phone camera and just film it, and is creating a reel until she actually books a real gig. So one last one, let's go to Zach. And Zach, just at the last minute, the last hour, submitted this. There's some issues with it that I want to tweak with him, but he wanted to have us show stuff that he's pulled from this stage as well. So we're going to go right to the 1 minute, Kendall, like zoom all the way to 1 minute. We're going to do 1 minute to 1:40, just a little sample of what these kids are doing. They're pulling the footage from this stage for the reel. So they're pulling still photos for headshots too, by the way. Save a lot of money in headshot costs. So we'll go about to 1 minute as it's buffering. So we're just getting ready to wrap up the year here. We're just finishing up with a couple links. And then we'll have a little convo, Peter, I, and Kendall, and Dominic, and we'll wrap the show up. So go to 1 minute. Put our hands together. Okay, about 1 minute, right there we go. Okay, let's see what we got.
That would be a lovely Sinatra duet. He plays it well.
What does your father do? Is he a coal miner? Does he stink of lamb? How quickly the boys found you. All those tedious, sticky fumblings in the back seats of cars. While you could only dream of us getting away. To get anywhere. To get all the way to the FBI.
Well, no, I don't have any jocks on. There goes my squirrel. Well, his name's Cheddar. So like I was saying, well, no, I don't have any experience, but how hard can it be, right? I mean, you take the order when it's ready, you bring it to them. I mean, back home way out in Texas, I do that all the time. Oh, man, my family's always asking me to do things. Tray service. Yeah, tray service. Let me think. Oh, yeah, that's when you ring them on the big trays, right? Yeah, that's easy. Easy money. Yeah. Man, I look like it, but I'm really strong. Yeah, it's a temporary SpongeBob tattoo. You want to hire me? Well, yeehaw! Yeah. Well, yeehaw. Let's see my schedule. This big box right here. I can't work Friday or Saturday because.
All right, let's stop it there. So normally they go onto the main stage. I don't know why that didn't go to the main stage, but technical difficulty. All right, and last but not least, let's go to Mila's song. Let's pull up one of Mila's tunes on either Apple, Spotify, or SoundCloud, whatever you can play, Kendall. And this is one of Mila's songs that she's working on right now. I'm going to release an album soon. And this will wrap up the year of what these kids have been doing all year long during COVID. Just producing, getting better and better. And I'm just so proud of them. I can't brag enough about them. All right. So this is just a sample of some of Mila's work. Let's do her Christmas song, one of the Christmas songs. Peter, you'll appreciate it.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is a holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-on boots and a pistol, this shoes is the wish of Bonnie and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
You guys can go to Apple, Spotify. Let's play one more song. She's got a couple there. Let's play one more. Just a little sample. You guys go check out the album. Let's do Love Is Not Easy. Love Is Not
Go ahead. Just tell me I'm to blame. Know you need attention, someone you can hold while I'm away. And I'm scared, I'm horrified of change. Know you want a child, we can talk it out. Mama used to say, boy, love isn't easy, it's hard. She said, boy, love isn't easy, it's heartache. Boy, see everyone leaves and your heart breaks. But I still hold on. I still hold on. I think I got the message for a while. I disconnect and keep the heart safe. I replicate emotion, medicating doses that can help me feel the same way. It's easier to say we're just friends. Our generation made us that way. The type of friends who love, but when they fall in love, they're too afraid to say. But I still hold on. Still I've been holding on. Boy, love isn't easy, it's heartache. Boy, see every
up there, Kendall. Let's go back to the group view, and we're going to wrap up this year. We're going to wrap up 2020. Hindsight's 2020. 2021 is the year of abundance. I am Teacher Tony. That's Peter Estrada. Kendall Monroe's running the stage right now, and Dominic is our newest student. And I got to say, Peter, what an amazing COVID year with unfortunate tragedy. I don't want to go to that side. My heart breaks. I lost a couple people today. I lost a couple people this month. My friends from high school's parents are passing. But with that being understood, there's enough negative news. My heart goes out to everybody. But in the positive side, these kids kept me going through COVID. These kids kept me wanting to do something every day privately to work with them, and then to work with them on the stage and showcase them and introduce them to the talent and Hollywood as I know through my Rolodex as a producer. And I just couldn't be more proud of what they've done this year. Any comments, Peter?
This is why you're my brother. This is why I respect you. This is why I love you. And you said one time, a producer creates something out of nothing. You created something out of a painful situation. You created something out of something horrendous that we were going through. And you went to the children. Not to wax religiously, but Jesus said, bring me the children. And they'll be the future. I don't know what you're going to do with Mila. Because the choreographer and the musician in you must love the way she does her dancing. Did she write that song, Love Isn't Easy?
Those are covers, but she's coming out with an original song. But her soul and her ability.
Yes, I was gonna say this. There has to be a youngster category at the Grammys because I don't see anything different from this young lady's voice and anybody out there who's already a professional. When I listen to her play with the notes, she's actually hugging them. She's loving them. She's swooning through them. They're not just a pretty voice. They're a storytelling voice. That's why I tell actors, everything you do is acting. If you're dancing, you're acting. If you're playing an instrument, you're acting. If you're singing, that's why Frank Sinatra was such a great actor. He told stories in his music. The conversion of film was easy. That was nothing short of brilliance. The Christmas song, it shows me that she has tradition, that she appreciates old school, even though she's cutting edge. You'd be surprised how valuable that is.
Right.
And the thing I have to say about you, Tony, is you're a producer. You've done a lot of glitzy things. You're a showcaser. We know that. But I never once saw you not sincerely driven by these kids. They gave you purpose in life. They tugged at your heart and they brought out the best in you. And I want to see more in the future. That advanced class you're planning, I'll throw in a monkey wrench.
Yeah,
Some of these kids need to work with us.
Yeah.
How's that for an incentive?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll work with you on a scene. Maybe
These
they'll
kids
work
are
with me on a
all
scene.
triple
Or
threats
yes.
and then some. Triple threats and then some. Now,
God bless you.
All these kids sing, they dance, they play musical instruments, they do martial arts, they create, they edit, they have their own social media following. They're all influencers. These kids are geniuses. Kendall, I know you're singing too, right? You're a singer as well. I won't make you sing tonight, but I know you sing and you dance and you do model and you do just as much as everybody else. We're just showcasing everybody right now. And I'm really trying to get you, Kendall, to embrace your Hispanic side and your Spanish. I know you're a little resistant to it, but what are your thoughts of this year, COVID year, some of the links that we played today and witnessing everybody kind of excelling right now?
Honestly, everybody has grown so much since we first started a couple months, quite a few months ago. Everyone's amazing, and we've all grown so much, and we've grown together, and we've all become friends and like a big family, and it's really fun.
So you guys share this with other people that might want the same encouragement, blessing, or showcase opportunities, because 2021, as long as we're stuck in these Zoom boxes, we're going to keep doing it. And then once we get back to the live stage, you guys can join us on the live stage. If you guys are outside of Hollywood, California, we'll still do Zoom for you. So if you're in Romania, like some of my students, if you're in New York or you're on the East Coast, and Dominic, where are you? You're in?
Between Minnesota and Michigan. I jump back and forth.
Yeah. So he's up there where it's freezing cold right now.
Oh, it's warm.
Are you 2 hours or 3 hours ahead of us?
I'm 2. I'm in Central.
Okay. And then I have Ella, who's on the East Coast. And then I have people that are over in London. We have people in South America, South Africa, South America. Right now I have somebody in Costa Rica. So this is a global stage. They're not all on the BSA-LIVE platform, but privately I teach globally. So you guys reach out, and let's see what we can do for your student or for you or for your kids. And again, there's a lot of great opportunities coming in 2021. I tried to quickly showcase in the 2-hour format that we have just some highlights of what's going on. So Dominic, any final words for you, sir?
Yes, first thing that I would like to say is we did see Adrian in the one Zach's reel. Since it didn't go into full, we saw Adrian. Adrian was here in that. He made it.
Yes.
Awesome, Dominic. Awesome. That was classic.
Yes.
I saw it, and it's there. He's here, no matter what.
Where's Waldo? I love it.
Yes. Definitely loving this experience, just being a part of this. I cannot wait to see what 2021 brings. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, the year of abundance. Well, keep working hard. I think you're going to be another highlight reel for us in 2021. I think we're going to brag about you. So keep doing the hard work, and you gotta have the passion, the hard work. But at the end of the day, it's fun. It really is. You're letting go, and you're listening and responding. That's the hard work, is just allowing you to set it up so that you can just be in the moment.
If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't do it.
Well, there'll be some hard times.
I
Trust
love
me.
it.
You'll have some moments that you're
well,
like,
yes, but in the end,
but
it's all going to be fun.
part, yeah. For the most part. Well, Kendall, you want to say any final words before we wrap up? You want to thank Peter for his hard work coming all year long? I know that's what
Thank you, Peter, for always showing up and always just giving us amazing advice. And you and Tony are just so wise, and all the guests are amazing and have so much amazing knowledge, and I'm so grateful for it.
Well, it's been a good year, and we're just
Kendall, I love you. I love you. It's only going to get better, Kendall. I love you very much. It's only going to get better.
So you guys ready to go into 2021? You feel complete with 2020?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I always say hindsight's 2020, and it's getting behind us. Get behind me, 2020. So I'm very honored to say that this is the end of BSA Live's 2020 sessions, and we look forward to starting off a new year. Lots of abundance, lots of love, lots of success, lots of health, and my prayers are with everybody that are struggling right now. And this has been a nice escape for me as a coach, as a teacher, as a producer. But a lot of shows got inspired by this. So again, I could not be more proud of these students, and I'm just honored to say that this was just a collab of all of us coming together. Okay. So Kendall created a little ending that we're going to play, and hopefully we're going to get some new openings and new endings with all this new footage. So we may have some new openings come 2021. We'll see. But Kendall, take it away. Bye, everybody. Happy New Year. Be safe.
Enjoy the new year.
Bye, everybody. Happy New Year. We love you.
All right, guys, we're very, very excited. This is the end of 2020 BSA Live. Well, I know one thing. Next year, we'll have stronger, faster.
Hey, guys, it's watching the show. Please. Hey, guys, it's Kendall. Thank you so much for watching the show. Please make sure you check out our BSA channel and like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Happy New Year! Woo-hoo!